Good evening and welcome. Let's take a look at the top story that we are tracking for you this hour. The anti-government opposition alliance of Pakistan has announced to launch a new phase of protest across the country against Prime Minister Imran Khan. The opposition alliance, called the Pakistan Democratic Party, met to discuss their future strategies and protests, which are planned from July 4th across the country. Talking to the media in Islamabad, the PDM chief, Fazlur Rahman, has said that the opposition alliance rejects the government's ordinance on electronic voting. Pakistan's opposition party has refused to accept what they call as one-sided electoral reforms. The PDM has also pointed out that the government should address the speculations of Pakistan offering a military base to America.
मुतालबा किया है कि अफ़गानिस्तान की और ख़ित्ते की सूरत हाल पर पार्लियामेंट का मुश्तरका इजलास बुलाया जाए और दिफाई सूरत हाल हो या ख़ारजा पॉलिसी हो, इन कैमरा इजलास में मुतअल्लिक़ा इदारे ऐवान को हक़ाइक़ से आगाह करें। अफ़गानिस्तान में दोहा मुआहिदा और उसके बाद होने वाले पेशरफ्त, नई अमरीकी इंतज़ामिया की तरजीहात और मुआहिदे पर होने वाले मुमकिना असरात और ये अफवाहें कि पाकिस्तान अमरीकी तैयारों को एयर बेसेस मुहैया करेगी।
And recent events suggest that America might send its troops to Pakistan to keep a watch over Afghanistan. Now, these plans have triggered intense speculation in Pakistan. On record, Pakistan's answer to all the speculations is no. Pakistan says it won't provide any base to Americans. Recently, General Kenneth McKenzie Jr., the commander of America's Central Command, made a statement. He said the Biden administration is consulting with Afghanistan's neighbors about stationing troops. The Central Command is in charge of the war in Afghanistan, and its commander says they're talking to Afghanistan's neighbors. Now, the next statement came from David Helvey. He is a top official of the U.S. Defense Department, and he confirmed what the general claimed. He said America is indeed discussing ways to maintain some military presence around Afghanistan. Now let's talk about the speculations of the US building its military base in Pakistan. Reports suggest that Pakistan wants to open a new air base in the Nazirabad area of Balochistan. Balochistan holds a significant importance to the US, and this is because Balochistan borders Afghanistan. And a military base close to Afghanistan is exactly what America needs. The US troops are leaving Afghanistan on the 11th of September 2021, on the anniversary of the 9/11 attacks. Now, that is the deadline for the full withdrawal of American troops from Afghanistan after 11 years. For America, Afghanistan is still an unfinished business because the longest war ended without a win for any side. Now, they don't want to leave Kabul to its own fate. Now let's take a look at Afghanistan. Besides Pakistan, Afghanistan shares its borders with 4 countries: Iran, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, and Tajikistan. So America has choices, but it sees Pakistan as its best choice, and that's because Pakistan has provided a base for American military in the past.
We're working to reposition our counterterrorism capabilities, including by retaining assets in the region, to prevent a reemergence of a terrorist threat to the United States homeland from Afghanistan, and to hold the Taliban to its commitments to ensure that al-Qaeda does not once again gain a foothold there, or that ISIS or any other terrorist group could use Afghanistan as a base to attack us.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.